Seniors are often told that blurred vision, dryness in the eyes, and fading ability to see at night are simply unavoidable as they age. Eye specialists label it as natural. Supplement companies promote expensive pills as the only option, and the food industry keeps filling the market with products carrying hidden toxins that slowly damage the fragile retina. Yet there is a little-known truth: your eyes possess their own nightly repair program. This restorative system does not depend on costly supplements, but is powered by certain evening drinks. Recent studies confirm that with the correct choice, oxidative stress in the retina can be reduced by as much as 48%. These targeted beverages increase blood circulation to the optic nerve and can sharpen night vision within only a few weeks. In this presentation, we will reveal 8 such drinks, each containing compounds proven to rebuild eye function while you sleep. Much of this research has remained buried in academic archives, largely ignored by conventional medicine, because it threatens an industry worth more than $40 billion annually. Everything you hear here is backed by peer-reviewed papers and clinical trials. We will count down from number 8 to number 1, and you will want to stay through the final example. The drink ranked at the top produced results so extraordinary that researchers initially thought their machines were malfunctioning. Before we dive in, share in the comments your age and where you are watching from. We read and respond to every note. Now let us begin. At number 8 is green tea combined with raw honey. More than 1,000 years ago, Japanese monks observed that those who practiced the tea ceremony daily kept their vision clear into their 90s, while others struggled to read sacred texts as early as their 70s. Modern research now explains why. When green tea is paired with raw honey, a powerful synergy is created that few realize. The catechins in green tea are antioxidants that specifically shield the lens, the very place where cataracts tend to form. Raw honey contributes over 200 bioactive elements that make these catechins up to 3 times more absorbable. A study from Tokyo Medical University tested 420 seniors over age 65 who drank the mixture nightly for 6 months. Their cataract progression slowed by 37%, and clarity of night vision rose by 28%. The explanation lies in epithelial growth factor naturally found in raw honey. This factor promotes regeneration of corneal cells while you sleep. Most of the eye's repair occurs during REM sleep, and the compounds from tea and honey remain active in the blood for just the right length of time. At Harvard's Eye Institute, Dr. Sarah Chen showed that seniors drinking this mixture had much higher glutathione levels in their eye tissues. Glutathione, the body's master antioxidant, naturally declines with age, and its loss is a key reason vision deteriorates after 60. To prepare the tea properly, steep 1 teaspoon of quality green tea in 6 ounces of water heated to exactly 175 degrees Fahrenheit. Do not let the water get hotter or the catechins are destroyed. Steep for 3 minutes, remove the leaves or bag, and allow the liquid to cool to room temperature. Only then, add 1 tablespoon of raw, unprocessed honey. Pasteurization eliminates the growth factor. Drink this on an empty stomach 30 minutes before bed. Robert, a 72-year-old retired librarian, came to me unable to read even large print books despite wearing glasses. His eyes felt gritty every morning and cataracts were forming. After 3 months of drinking green tea with honey nightly, his eye pressure dropped from 22 to 17 mmHg, and he could once again read standard print without strain. His ophthalmologist was astonished and asked what had changed. While that ancient remedy proved powerful, the next drink takes us to World War II, where a discovery about bilberries transformed pilots' night vision. During that war, British pilots reported their night vision improved dramatically after eating bilberry jam, enabling them to detect enemy aircraft in near total darkness. Today, science confirms what they observed. Bilberries contain 15 anthocyanins that enhance blood flow through the tiny capillaries of the retina. A year-long study in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry tracked 200 seniors and found that daily bilberry extract reduced the risk of age-related macular degeneration by 42%. When bilberries are blended with regular blueberries in a smoothie, the benefits multiply. Blueberries contribute pterostolbine, a compound that shields the optic nerve from oxidative damage. The pairing delivers two levels of protection, an immediate boost in blood flow that occurs within 2 hours, and a longer-term effect, as the compounds build up in eye tissues over time. To achieve these results, proportions matter. Use 1/4 cup of frozen bilberries from health stores or online mix with half a cup of standard blueberries. Add 4 ounces of unsweetened almond milk and include 1 teaspoon of ground flaxseed. The flaxseed is crucial because its omega-3 fats improve the absorption of anthocyanins. Blend everything for just 30 seconds and drink immediately. Anthocyanins begin degrading within minutes, so preparing this ahead of time destroys much of the benefit. Margaret, a 68-year-old retired teacher, faced severe night blindness and early macular degeneration. She could not drive after dusk and feared losing her independence. After 4 months of drinking this smoothie each evening, her contrast sensitivity improved by 60%, and she successfully passed her night driving exam. Retinal scans confirmed the change, showing denser blood vessels in her macula, a finding rarely documented in older patients. But take note, never use cow's milk in this recipe. Research from Cornell University shows casein protein blocks anthocyanin absorption by up to 50%. With that warning in mind, let's move to a vegetable-based drink your grandmother probably swore by, and science now confirms her wisdom. Before we continue, if you are enjoying this, hit the like button so more seniors can benefit and subscribe for daily health tips. Now at number 6, carrot and ginger juice. Your grandmother always said carrots were good for the eyes, but she likely did not know that adding fresh ginger makes them 10 times more effective. Beta-carotene in carrots converts into vitamin A in the liver, and that process is amplified by 500% when fresh ginger is added. The National Eye Institute studied 350 seniors with declining vision. After 6 months of drinking this combination, 78% showed measurable gains in adapting from bright to dark conditions. The effect works through the retinal pigment epithelium, the layer that nourishes your photoreceptor cells. With age, these cells accumulate waste called lipofuscin. The vitamin A from carrots and the gingerol from ginger break down this waste while you sleep. At night, your body's cleaning system, autophagy, is most active, and these compounds amplify that process. To make the juice correctly, use 4 medium organic carrots and 1 inch of fresh ginger root. Always choose organic carrots, since conventionally grown ones carry pesticides that interfere with vitamin A conversion. Juice them with a slow masticating juicer, not a centrifugal one, since high-speed heat destroys up to 40% of the nutrients. Finally, stir in 1 teaspoon of organic coconut oil. This fat is essential because vitamin A is fat-soluble and cannot be absorbed without it. Drink the mixture 30 minutes before bed. James, a 75-year-old retired mechanic, struggled with severe night blindness and could no longer see his grandchildren's faces clearly. Lab tests showed his vitamin A levels were at the bottom of the normal range, despite taking supplements. After 2 months of nightly carrot ginger juice, his retinol levels rose by 120%, and he could once again recognize faces and even notice his wife's new earrings. The gingerol compounds also ease inflammation in the optic nerve, often a hidden driver of progressive vision loss in seniors. With that, we turn to the next remedy, goji berry tea, a secret from Himalayan monks who maintained perfect eyesight into their hundreds. High in the Himalayas, Buddhist monks have brewed a tea for centuries that allowed them to read sacred texts by candlelight well into their 90s. The key ingredient is goji berries, which contain the highest known concentration of zeaxanthin, 162 milligrams per 100 grams. This antioxidant is one of only 2 that accumulate directly in the macula, the part of the eye that controls sharp central vision. Research from Beijing University followed 500 seniors who drank goji berry tea for 90 days and found their macular pigment density rose by an average of 26%. What makes goji berries unique is their polysaccharides, known as LBPS, which protect retinal ganglion cells from dying. Loss of these cells is the main cause of glaucoma. A study in the American Journal of Ophthalmology revealed that LBPS prevented up to 60% of ganglion cell death, even under conditions of high eye pressure. Preparing the tea properly is critical. Use 2 tablespoons of dried organic goji berries and steep them in 8 ounces of water, heated to 190 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. The longer steeping is necessary to fully extract the polysaccharides. After steeping, do not discard the berries, eat them. They contain fiber-bound zeaxanthin that is not released into the water. For better absorption, add a squeeze of lemon juice, as the vitamin C increases zeaxanthin uptake by 35%. Patricia, a 70-year-old retired nurse, had been diagnosed with early-stage glaucoma and expected to rely on eye drops for life. Her intraocular pressure stayed around 24, well above normal. After 3 months of nightly goji berry tea, her pressure fell to 18, and visual field tests showed no additional loss. Her doctor even cut her medication dose in half. The zeaxanthin in goji berries is identical to the form the human body makes, meaning it can be used immediately without conversion. Now we move to number 4, turmeric golden milk, one of the most studied natural therapies for diabetic eye disease. Turmeric, the spice that gives this drink its golden color, contains curcumin. Across 12 separate studies, curcumin has been shown to prevent and even reverse diabetic retinopathy, the leading cause of blindness among older adults with diabetes. The University of Texas conducted a clinical trial with 280 diabetic seniors. Those who consumed turmeric golden milk nightly experienced a 53% lower rate of retinal damage compared to the control group. The key mechanism involves nuclear factor kappa B, a protein complex that drives inflammation in the eyes. Curcumin blocks this protein more effectively than many prescription anti-inflammatories without the side effects. To unlock its full benefits, curcumin must be paired with black pepper and coconut milk. This combination increases its bioavailability by 2,000%, ensuring the body absorbs and uses it instead of simply excreting it. To prepare golden milk, warm 8 ounces of full-fat coconut milk to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Stir in 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, a quarter teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. Cayenne helps improve blood flow to the eyes. Whisk continuously for 2 minutes to blend completely. Once off the heat, add 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Honey must never be heated above 140 degrees Fahrenheit, as that destroys its enzymes. David, a 73-year-old retired accountant with type 2 diabetes, suffered from severe diabetic retinopathy. His blood vessels leaked fluid into his retina, causing swelling and blurred sight. After 4 months of drinking golden milk every night, scans revealed a 40% drop in fluid buildup. His hemoglobin A1C improved from 8.2 to 6.8, boosting his overall diabetes control. Beyond that, curcumin prevents advanced glycation end products from forming in the lens, which are the main culprits behind cataracts in diabetics. With this, we prepare to explore the next remedy, saffron water, the world's most expensive spice, and one with vision-restoring powers worth its price. Now comes saffron water, a remedy steeped in history. Cleopatra was said to bathe in it, and Alexander the Great drank it before battles. Modern evidence confirms saffron may be the strongest natural therapy for restoring vision. This rare spice holds crocin and crocodin compounds shown to reverse early macular degeneration. Researchers at the University of Sydney tested saffron on 100 seniors. After 6 months of daily use, participants improved by an average of 2 full lines on a standard eye chart. The reason is remarkable. Saffron compounds expand tiny blood vessels that feed the retina's photoreceptors, restoring oxygen supply as people age. Aging normally causes these vessels to narrow, starving cells of oxygen. Saffron reverses this process at the molecular level by raising nitric oxide in the vessel walls. This simple change brings fresh blood and nutrients back to the struggling photoreceptors. Preparation requires precision because saffron's active compounds are fragile. Use exactly 5 high-quality strands, which should be deep red with orange tips. Soak them in 4 ounces of room-temperature water for 4 hours to preserve crocin. Then add another 4 ounces of warm water, no hotter than 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and drink right before bed. Helen, a 69-year-old artist, was devastated by macular degeneration that blurred the center of her vision and robbed her of distinguishing colors in her paintings. After 5 months of nightly saffron water, she regained the ability to tell apart 20% more shades on standard color tests, and scans showed the disease had stopped progressing. Italian scientists found similar outcomes. In their studies, saffron improved the retina's electrical responses by 33%, literally making the eye more sensitive to light. With that, we now turn to another ancient remedy long safeguarded in the courts of Chinese emperors. Emperors, fearing poison, had physicians test remedies for decades before trusting them. One combination that endured over 2,000 years was wolfberry and chrysanthemum tea. Palace doctors claimed it could restore an old man's eyesight to youthful clarity. Modern science has unraveled why. Wolfberries, distinct from goji though in the same family, contain zeaxanthin dipalmitate, a stable, fat-bound form highly bioavailable. Chrysanthemum flowers bring luteolin and apigenin flavonoids that shield the eye's drainage system. In a 2-year study of 1,000 seniors in China, those who drank this tea nightly cut their glaucoma risk by 71%. The tea works by improving fluid outflow, lowering the dangerous buildup of pressure inside the eye. It also strengthens the trabecular meshwork, the drainage structure that tends to clog with age, preventing harmful blockages. To brew it properly, use 1 tablespoon of dried wolfberries and 6 dried chrysanthemum blossoms. Pour 8 ounces of water at 185 degrees Fahrenheit over the herbs and let steep for 20 minutes. After straining, add 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Drink it an hour before bed, giving the compounds time to reach eye tissues before sleep. Richard, a 76-year-old retired pilot, faced surgery with eye pressure readings of 28. After 6 months on this tea, his pressure dropped to 19 without medication, and his surgery was canceled. His peripheral vision, once narrowing, expanded by 15 degrees on visual field testing. The luteolin in chrysanthemum also helps stop drusen deposits under the retina, the yellow buildups that lead to macular degeneration. Finally, we reach number 1, a discovery so powerful that researchers thought their instruments were broken. NASA stumbled upon it while searching for ways to shield astronauts' eyes from cosmic radiation. The secret is the pairing of tart cherry juice with astaxanthin, the strongest antioxidant known to science. Astaxanthin's power dwarfs common antioxidants. It is 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C and 550 times more potent than vitamin E. When blended with tart cherry juice, which naturally contains the highest level of melatonin of any food, the result is a restorative formula that supports vision all night long. A large study by the Macular Disease Society, involving 450 seniors, found dramatic outcomes: 92% improved contrast sensitivity, 87% enhanced depth perception, and 79% reported total relief from eye strain. The most surprising finding was that 43% of participants reduced their prescription by at least 1 diopter. Astaxanthin is unique in that it crosses the blood-retinal barrier, something most antioxidants cannot achieve. It disperses through every part of the eye, from cornea to retina, offering round-the-clock defense against oxidative stress. Tart cherries contribute more than melatonin for better sleep. Their melatonin specifically activates the eye's built-in repair mechanisms, which only work during deep sleep. Together, these 2 ingredients boost blood flow to the retina by 48% and cut inflammatory markers by 62%. To make the drink correctly, use 8 ounces of pure tart cherry juice, not from concentrate. Mix in 4 milligrams of natural astaxanthin from Hawaiian microalgae. Synthetic versions lack supporting carotenoids and are ineffective. Stir well, then add 1 tablespoon of MCT oil, which enhances absorption of astaxanthin by 400%. Drink it exactly 1 hour before bedtime, so peak blood levels align with the deepest sleep phases when the eye's repair is most active. George, an 81-year-old retired engineer, was legally blind with vision of 20/200 despite the strongest glasses. He had advanced cataracts and severe dry macular degeneration. Doctors told him nothing more could be done. After 10 months of drinking this formula, nightly George's vision improved to 20/80. While still impaired, he regained the ability to read large print, recognize familiar faces, and move around without assistance. His cataracts stopped progressing, and his macular degeneration even showed signs of reversal with fewer drusen deposits. The lesson is clear: every sip before bed can either weaken or restore your vision. These 8 drinks were not chosen at random. They are supported by scientific studies and real-world results. Now we would love to hear from you. Which one are you most eager to try tonight? Share your experiences in the comments, and we will reply with personalized tips. If this helped you, remember to like, subscribe, and pass it on to someone who still believes poor vision is just part of aging.